When you have an ability to respond, you're not reacting to absolutely everything that comes your way. Life doesn't feel like it's just clocking you in the face constantly. No, life feels like it is happening for you. You can channel that energy. Life happens to you. You get a boost in your face, mate. Happy days, brother. I was expecting that. Or I know how to respond to that. Or you just fucking duck for cover, mate. Happy days, right? You know how to respond to life. So, an actionable, some tangible steps that you can do. I'll give you 3. The 3 that have worked for me, the 3 that I understand the most. So we got thoughts, we got emotions, and we got intuition. I can't teach you intuition. I can't teach you awareness of your thoughts and your emotions. But what I will share with you is the ways that I have responded to each one of those that are complementary to my life, that will probably complement what you're already doing to reinvent yourself and create and discover that potential, that higher potential that you've got within your life. So having an ability to respond to your thoughts is as simple as learning how to see them as non-existent, believing and also understanding that they are not real, that they are not existent. I can't show you my thoughts. I can't. I can explain what I'm thinking, and I can think about what I'm thinking. I can't show you my reality. My thoughts are mine. To explain it to you is impossible. To share it genuinely and all of it is impossible. But when we realize that they are not real, it's just our mindset, which is also not real. It's not tangible, is a better way to put it. When you realize when your thoughts are not real, it's like a cloud passing by, which sounds so cliche, which sounds so fluffy. But when we can visualize that it's just over there, when you can observe your thoughts, when something comes in, oh, I feel sad today. If that's a thought that you have, I am feeling sad, and you're telling yourself, I feel sad. Acknowledge it. Oh, you feel sad? All right. Why is that? Just been a rough week. Right, been a rough year. Okay, that's all right, man. Go to the gym, pump it out, relax, if that's what you need. Eat some food. Are you hydrated? Have you slept well? Have you eaten? Have you called your mate? Observe your thoughts. With our emotions, we can understand that it's a feeling within us. All right. So an emotion also is not tangible, it's not real, but it's something we can feel, okay? I still can't show you what my sadness or what my happiness or what my love feels like. You'll never feel what I feel. You'll never feel what it feels like for me to be sad. You'll never feel what it feels like for me to be depressed, because you've got your version of depressed and sad. You've got your version of love and happiness. We've all got our own versions of these feelings. When we can just feel them or acknowledge that the feeling is there and then work through it. If you feel sad, what happens to your body? If you feel happy, what happens to your body? So instead of thinking about the feeling, because that's a literal and a logical thing to do, as dudes as well, right? Generally, we suck at feeling. There's no right or wrong. We just suck at it because that's in our DNA. It's not about feeling. It's about doing. Get it done. Get it done. All right? Majority of the time. It's not about all just feeling, oh, I'm just going to feel into it. Yeah. No, mate. That's too far. All right? That's too far. It's also not about like, I don't need to feel, bro. No, I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. It's not about that either. Acknowledge the feeling and then discover where you can feel that in your body. Oh yeah, it hurts in my throat, right? I feel anxious. Okay, I got a tight feeling in my chest. All right, dude. Cool, man. That's okay, right? Maybe breathe. Fucking breathe, because you're a bloody mouth breather, and you don't breathe enough. Or maybe you feel in your stomach. You're just like, oh, dude, I feel sick. Maybe you need to take a shit, dude. Maybe you're constipated and you haven't felt your emotions. Drink some water, brother. Drink some water. Get some laxatives up there. Do an enema. Whatever your thing is to help you feel those feelings. So the best way to respond to your emotions is to figure out where it is in your body and feel it. And if you're genuinely busy and you don't have the time because you got work to do and you're having a conversation with somebody, don't just bawl your eyes out and rock in the corner. No, you got work to do. All right. So at the end of the day, just either journal it, acknowledge it, or just fucking cry yourself to sleep. If that's what needs to happen, dude, do it. All right? Do it. Get amongst it. It's good for the soul, man. You can't hold on to this stuff, right? You can't hold on to this stuff. I got a little funny thought in my mind, right? If I hold on to too much stuff, I'm gonna get arthritis because my hands my hands will end up going like this, right? Because I'm holding on. So I gotta just let go a little bit, and I don't want to get arthritis because that would suck balls, right? So it's just it's a little bit silly, and maybe it's got some truth to it, but mate, it's whatever works, right? Whatever works for me, whatever works for you, whatever works for us as individuals. And the third one, responding to our gut feelings, our intuition. So responding to intuition is something that I struggle with, I'll be honest. It's something that I'm still learning. Because intuition and gut feeling kind of feels like the same thing. But then how does that tie in with emotions and thoughts? Because what if I think about feeling what I feel in my gut? Like, what does that all mean? The woo-woo part of it is, intuition to me seems like the same thing as God, as a higher power, or as my higher self, like talking to me. It's something that's out of me, making me feel in my gut something that I should listen to. It's like my gut feeling says, we need to get out of here, dude. My gut feeling today says I need protein. Maybe my body's also telling me that in some way, but my gut feeling says, dude, you need protein, mate. Right? You got a bit spastic this morning. The specky in you is kicking in. So do something about it. That gut feeling is something bigger than me, more powerful than me, that is guiding, telling me, and helping me walk the path that it knows that I should be walking, that I don't have the consciousness and the understanding of to walk myself. When I can respond to that without thinking too much and feeling too much, then as a byproduct, I feel better and my mind is clearer, if that makes sense. So this morning, my gut feeling says the higher power, the creator, God, Allah, future me, higher me, right? Whatever it is telling me I need protein. Very simple thing. If I think too much, no, that doesn't fit in with my diet. And that's not what the TikTok influencer told me to do. And that's not what AI or ChatGPT told me to do. That's not what my artificial intelligent personal assistant that I've created is telling me what to do. No, it's not. And no, I don't want to listen to that. Because there's something bigger than me that's more powerful than AI, that's more powerful than the TikTok influencer, that's more powerful than my thoughts and feelings, that is telling me to have fucking protein, dude. It almost sounds silly because we've understood it and broken it all down. But that right there, if I do not listen to the intuition as a very small thing like just having some protein, when it comes to making bigger life decisions, like going to start a new job or making more money, leaving a job or starting the business or signing the client, if I don't listen to that because I haven't practiced and understood that part of me for simple things like having protein, then I will not know what it feels like, causing me to get smacked off the path. Something will happen 5 years into the future. Why am I living a life that feels like it kind of happened to me? There'll be a feeling. There'll be a gut feeling. That gut feeling comes right back, us, baby. And then we've got to make the hard decisions and leave the person and act and build and call the shots, draw the line in the sand, set the boundary. That is so much more harder than just listening to the gut feeling and responding to it, not reacting. So intuition is something I can never teach you. It's something that you can only discover yourself, just like I've discovered myself, which I've only discovered the hard way. It's something I'm still learning, man. I'm not perfect at this whatsoever. I've got people that are insanely woo-woo and insanely just follow the flow, dude. I've got those people in my life so I can understand, and I always take a little part of that way of living and the way of life, which will then help me understand what it all means, all right, and put it into place and act on it and respond to it. To sum up, the ability to respond is as simple as your thoughts, watch and observe them as they come in. Remember, they do not exist. They're not tangible. Emotions and feelings, feel it within your body. Acknowledge it. Cry if you need to. Laugh if you need to. Let it happen to you. You're human. It's okay to feel things. And intuition, listen to the gut feeling, which can be looked at, something that is a higher power than you, your higher self, God, Allah, Mother Earth, whatever that is for you, listen to that. Because it might take you down the path that you have meant to be going the whole entire time. If you don't follow that, there's a potential you will wake up in 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 years time and realize, I should have just made that big decision. I should have called the shots. So trust your gut, man. Trust your intuition. Trust that higher power. And with that, bro, it's time to get some protein. It's time to have an epic day. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for this momentum that I'm creating and cultivating within myself. I'm excited that I can be real. And the one thing that feeds my soul, that I really appreciate, that I get to do because of the way I act and respond and produce in this world, is that I get to be received. When a man can be respected, it's one thing. When a man can be respected as who he is. Respect is a big part for a bloke. But if I can be received, what that means is I throw myself online here, all my baggage, all my crap, all my wisdom, all of the stuff, all of the value, absolutely everything, because it's a therapeutic action for me. Because I do this, dude. I will show you just quickly, before I tell you about what receiving means, I will just show you my hidden folder in my phone. All of this, I don't know if this is even in focus, dude, but all of this is hidden videos, right? Of all, and just heaps and heaps and heaps of videos of me just talking to myself. That is my version of therapy, and it's scared me to share this with others. I know there's so much value, but it's genuinely scared me to share this with the world. And that's just what we're doing. That's where I've got myself to. I would rather my thoughts, my emotions, my wisdom, my value, my life experience not go to waste. If it has the potential to impact 10 people, that's my nice number. It's not just one person, because I'm a little bit greedy, because we're all human. We're all a bit greedy. If I can impact like 10 people, if I can have like 10 comments over the span of ever doing this, I'll feel super grateful. If I can impact like 10 people, I've won. I've ticked the box. Whoop. What that means for me, I am received in all of me. In all my struggles, in my tears, in my laughs, in my craziness, in all of me, I get to be received. I win in that situation because I feel good, I feel received. You win in that situation because you are gaining value, you're gaining wisdom, you're gaining perspective. Even if you don't comment, even if you don't respond, you just observe and you have your thoughts and you go through your own motions internally. This will help the people outside of your circle, outside of my circle, outside of any viewer's circle. Energetically, they're going to take on something from my videos. Somehow, they're going to take on something. Whether it is actionable, tangible steps that they impact and change their life, or they're just going to have a smile on their face because they thought I was a bit crazy that day and they judged the shit out of me and they thought it was funny. That will help other people around, because you're going to walk into the shops and it's going to feel better. You're going to be nice to the cashier. You're not going to get the shits at the cyclists on the side of the road that are just going out for their morning ride. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for life and everything I've gone through. The good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the sexy, the fun, all of it, mate. I'm grateful for it and I wouldn't change life for what it is, dude. I need protein, mate. I need some fucking protein. Over and out.